Let us assume that we are made of electrons.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
I could take any organ, any part of the body and anything, all of them could be broken down to be electrons. Now the next question to you, Chetna, or to my enricher who is listening, is this electron stationary or moving?
Oh, electrons move.
Move.
Yeah, they are moving.
Constantly, right?
Constantly.
Now, so if electrons are moving constantly, so that means we are in a dynamic state. Even though I'm sitting stationary now, but still everything inside me is in a dynamism. It's always in a movement.
Movement, motion.
It's always in a motion. Now this electron, if it is moving, what is it that we require in order for it to move?
Energy.
Energy.
We require energy to move.
Energy
Yes.
to move. So what do you think would happen if the electron is not able to source the energy or doesn't get the necessary energy for itself?
Its motion would slow down.
Its motion would slow down. Okay? Now, the moment it slows down, don't you think our functioning, that means the electron, the slowing down of the electron at a certain level or in a certain organ, if it slows down, and if a group of electrons like this slow down because of lack of energy or not their ability not to get energy, what do you think will happen to that organ? The very function?
The function would slow down.
Would slow down.
Yes.
So in fact, by this understanding, it became very clear to me that at the smallest level, at the minutest level, everything is universal. That means you didn't have to have a diagnosis. If I say that I have a problem at a certain part,
Yes.
that means basically the electrons in that part are not functioning at their optimum level, and the reason for their not functioning at the optimum level or their dynamism is due to a lack of energy in that system.
Okay.
Then I realized it was not I, it was them.
How?
Because they were not listening to the instructions, they were not following it.
Okay.
I had started developing a system, okay, of wellness in which I didn't want the people to depend on me.
Okay.
I wanted the people to depend on themselves. Okay? I wanted to make them independent of me as a professional, as a doctor, or as a teacher. And this is when I realized that I was not the healer, as I had been taught that I am a healer. Okay? And the healing, the ability to heal is within everybody.
Okay.
Which has been given by God. And it naturally exists in anybody, whether it is humans or whether it is animals, whether it's plants. The moment there is an injury, the body immediately brings itself together in order to start the healing process. Why do you get stressed? Because of lack of energy in your system.
Yes.
Okay. Now because you got stressed because as a result of lack of energy in your system, you create a block. Now this block initially is just like, just imagine a window. If you look at it after one day, there's a layer of dust.
Yes.
It's still visible, but it's not so clear. All we need to do is clear that dust, and that ability to tap comes back. So this much of capacity we do have. But and in case we ignore this, and day by day we do not clean our system, automatically, let's imagine after a week how many layers will be there. Can you imagine how many layers? That means you'll have to really work hard
and scrub it off.
And let us say we don't do it for months. This cleansing ability or cleaning ability of ours. So automatically we don't have that potential to clean such a huge thing. Did you get this?
Yes.
So it's very important that we cleanse ourselves every day. It's just like we cleanse and have a bath every day. We need to do. So this keeps the things oiled up and polished for the potential to source energy to continue. The source whatever you need in order to exist to continue. You got that?
Yes.
So So now we don't have to look for this energy anywhere else. We don't have to. And don't think that all the tools which I have created from day one, we'll talk about the tools later, till now, give you any energy. Neither are they energized, nor do they give you any energy. So that is what is interesting about the tool. That means there is no frequency coming, no waves coming, no 0 point energy coming. All this stuff doesn't happen. However, we'll go in details over there. I told you the potential to heal is within. The potential to source energy is within. And the so-called energy or whatever it is you want to call it is also within. That means everything is existent within us. Within us, as well as around us, as well as in everything that is present in this universe. In order to explain manifestation, I will talk to you the vice versa, the demanifestation. Okay. Then it will become clear to you. Okay. First manifestation, then demanifestation. Now imagine there's a consciousness, idea, consciousness.
Yes.
It slows down. Slows down and becomes become light. That's the first state of matter as we see and as we know now.
Yes, as we can experience.
And that becomes then life force, chi, ki, everything. That slows down into magnetism, heat and electricity and all that stuff. And that slows down into becoming gases. And that slows down into become liquids. And that slows down into become solids.
Solid,
okay. Just like we are a combination of everything.
Yes.
Now take water for instance. So the slowest form of water is ice.
Ice.
Solid. It has a form.
Yes, it has a form.
Yeah. Now you heat it. You demanifest it. It dissolves.
Yes.
Not dissolves. It melts.
It melts into a liquid.
And into a liquid. Does it have the same form?
No.
So this form is different from that. So you've demanifested from a solid to a liquid. And if you further heat this liquid, we demanifest it from liquid to gas. Actually we are speeding it up.
Yes.
As we speed up, it is changing its forms. It became a gas. And now gas, if further heated, demanifests itself into forms like electricity, water, for instance, or magnetism, life forces as it goes, and then it becomes light. And from light, it starts becoming forms higher than light. And goes on, and all this goes on. Now all this is happening, and then it becomes finally an idea, and it becomes the source of whatever the idea came from. So manifestation happens by slowing down, and demanifestation happens by speeding up, and this is done naturally. It's done actively. That means you could demanifest whatever you wanted. You can demanifest your physical disease. You could demanifest your lump. You could demanifest your problem. You could demanifest your financial stress. You could demanifest your mental stress. You could demanifest your emotional stress. You can dissolve all these, and all this is what is going to be taught in this technology. And first and foremost, it is important to dissolve. It is important to demanifest. It's important to cleanse before we start manifestation again. All this what I talk of, and all this enlightenment, awakening, realization, demanifestation, people have made it very difficult. People have made it, whoever teachers have come, have made it very complicated. I want to tell you, it is not complex. It is very simple. It has to be simple for everybody to be able to practice. So simplicity and simplicity and simplicity is the only key to success.